Rome Speedway, I'm going to ask you to rise to your feet and pull out your cell phones on what has been an extra special night here at Rome Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the Newsome Raceway Parts Crate Racing USA Dirt Late Model Series for the 338th time and for the first time ever at Rome Speedway, we present to you the stars and cars of the Newsome Raceway Parts Crate Racing USA Series 4 wide. For the first time ever at Rome Speedway, we started with 59. We are down to 27. A $10,000 payday awaits. Out of turn 4, green flags in the air. Brindle's going to have that advantage going into 1 and 2. Brown will follow in tow. Here comes Ronnie Johnson to third. Polston will go fourth, side by side between Whitener and Britton. That will be for fifth. Britton has the top side. Man, Whitener gets pinned on the bottom. They're 3 wide for fifth. And now Brindle is in that lap traffic. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 in front of our leader. Brindle's going to go to the top side. Nothing there. Here comes Dylan Brown. Brown to the inside. Battle for the lead down the back straightaway. Looking for the first lead change of the night. It'll be Brown. Brown and Brindle make contact. Brown's going to take the lead momentarily. Brindle's going to fight back to the top side. The top two are in that heap of traffic, and they keep fooling around. There's a Hall of Famer prowling in third. Brindle right. They'll cross the stripe. It'll be Brindle first. Dylan Brown second. Ronnie Johnson in third. Ronnie's been stuck behind Ricardo. Can't quite get around him to get caught back up with the top two. Oh, and the leaders make contact at 3. They're still beating fenders. The top two are banging fenders off of turn 4, and Dylan Brown's going to take the lead at the stripe. Brown will have the lead, and Brindle's going to fight back on the top side. A dandy of a battle here at Rome Speedway. Brindle goes back to the top side to try to fight back to the lead. It'll be Brown on the inside. I tell you what, they made some serious contact off of turn 4. Now Brindle's going to run to the door panel of Brown again. Brown's going to bobble on the bottom. Hayden Cardwell's there. He'd like to unlap himself, and we got one slow in 4. We got a car slow at the top side of 4, and the caution will come out for the first time. And it is Ricky Green in the 18 car. The driver out of Newton, North Carolina, has come to a slow crawl on the front straightaway. Right into turns 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air. Brindle and Johnson, a pair of seasoned veterans, former series champions, will go second, will go third. Dylan Brown will show the way down the back straightaway. Britton will get around Whitener. Whitener will fall back into that 6th spot. Now Ashton Winger starts to put pressure on Whitener. Winger goes to the top. We'll see the later we get in this one as they'll come out of turn number 4, the KRC Power Steering restart zone. We're back green. Whitener's going to shift underneath of Johnson. They go nose to tail down into turns 1 and 2. Johnson right through the middle again. This time he will get a run on the top side, but can't quite get to the fender of Brindle. He'll go back to the middle of the racetrack again. Top 2 run the bottom. Third place runs the middle. Whitener's on the bottom again. It looks like Ashton Winger is going to slide by on the inside of Polston, so put Winger up to 6th. As they work their way down the back straightaway, it is still Dylan Brown. Lap 23 goes on the board this time by. Hunting for what would be his 30th. Right now, he's got 2 fast cars in front of him. Green flag back out. This time, Johnson gets a really good battle to the top side of Brindle. Johnson went all the way to the back bumper of Dylan Brown, and now they'll go side by side. The Chattanooga Flash will fight for second outside of Brindle. 2 former series champions going at it for that second spot, but Brindle just holds that bottom. He made 3 and 4 look real good, and the 17th's going to keep the bottom, and he'll keep that second spot. Now, how about Ashton Winger? He will slide by TJ Brendan for the 5th spot. Ashton Winger now starts to get on the move. Brown hunting for his first ever Crate Racing USA Series win. In the return to Rome Speedway. Out of turns 3 and 4, the white flag will fly. Gaffney, South Carolina's Dylan Brown is 1 lap away from a $10,000 payday. Into turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. They'll go into 3 and 4, and for the first time in his career, the first ever checkered flag at Rome Speedway goes to Dylan Brown. Brown first, Chip Brindle second. It'll be Ronnie Johnson third. Mark Whitener fourth, and Ashton Winger will round out your top 5. Man, you and Chip had a heck of a battle there at the start. You slipped by him, and then we started seeing cautions. We seen cautions. What was you thinking through those first few laps?
Man, I was really, really glad for him because the lap traffic had a lot to do with me getting by him. I didn't mean to get into him. I got under him the first time, and he turned down on me, and I got out of the hole. But the second time, man, I felt like it was my spot. I was all the way up beside of him. I really like Chip, got a lot of respect for him. And, I would run into anybody on purpose, but we're racing for 10 grand, and like I said, I feel like it's my spot.
Speaking of that, how important is you to come to Rome Speedway tonight and win $10,000 with this place opening back up?
Man, I love this place. It's my first time here, and everybody told me it was like a track around home, and man, it really was, man. And what an awesome facility. What a crowd and a car count, man. I don't know, I hate to say it, but I don't know if you should ever shut this place down or not.
Tell us about the folks that make this car go up and down the road.
Yeah, man, I got to thank my Lord and Savior, man. We've been ripping up and down the road all weekend. He's kept us safe, man, and, just allowed us to get up this morning and do this great thing we love. And I got to thank my wife. She's at home with keeping my little boy. I can't wait to get home to see you guys. It's going to be a little bit longer now. We're going to tear this motor down. But I want to thank my guys, Russell, my brother. My brother set out tonight, man, and I get choked up every time I talk about it. He set out tonight. He didn't race just so he could help me change motors and help me get here. And I really, really appreciate those two guys. Without them, I wouldn't be here. And Corey and Aaron and Roop and my dad.
Testing.
Man, it's just it's a team effort, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Dylan Brown, your $10,000 winner tonight at Rome Speedway.